A lot of my music is self-expression. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm very selfish about me making it and what I'm making, you know what I mean? I'm not really caring for what the fuck somebody else wanna hear, but I do appreciate and understand my fan base. And I know sometimes, you know what I mean, as experimental and different type of shit that I do with music, and I work with different motherfuckers and try to do different type of sound and shit, I do always come back and make the kind of music that made me fall in love with this shit and make lyrical, sampling, looped up shit, you know what I mean? And that's what a lot of my fan base be wanting to hear, you know what I mean? Especially my core. It's been progressive. It's been, a lot's been gained and a lot's been taken away. I can say that. A lot of things have been gained in my life, you know what I mean? I'm expecting a lot of things and things are happening for me at a good pace right now. But, you know what I mean? As much as the world is giving me, nigga, right now, like it's death taking a lot as well. So, you know what I mean? It's up and down. My newest project I got coming out is Beta, and it's because one day I was discussing something with my younger brother and my younger cousin, because you know they play video games and shit. And the sound of this music is a little more futuristic and like digital, like at least when I was making it, that's what I was hearing. So my cousin was telling me like, oh yeah, such and such is a beta game. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? And son's like, once you have a beta program of a game, it's something that can always be updated, always be changed, always get better, you feel me? It's never finished and stuck one way. You could keep improving it and changing it. And I was like, damn, that's ill. And I feel like that's kind of what I did with my way to make music, you know what I mean, over the time. Like, you know what I mean, I always made progress with it, even though if I changed sounds or experimented with different shit, like, you know what I mean, I only made shit larger, you know what I mean? So that's why we called it Beta. I had dropped Walk the Plank in March, right? And when I dropped Walk the Plank, I had already had that music done for like a year and a half, 2 years. So Beta is more like some 2019 and like this year's music. Like it's me recently, it's me what I'm going through now, you know what I mean? So I feel like it'll give people more of a glimpse into my life and shit and how things have been and how I've been feeling, you know what I mean? As opposed to, like you said, I ain't put nothing out since the top of the year, for me, before it's Curtis. And that music right there, that wasn't music I made recently. Cause that be my whole thing with it, you know what I mean? Like I like putting my music out in a timely fashion cause I feel like your music's an expression to you, you know what I mean? It's how you feeling. So once you make music and you hold on to it for so long, like, you know what I mean, putting it out later, you might not feel the same way about it. You might not be feeling the same way, period. Yeah, I made some of these like songs a little bit of everywhere. Like I went to Chicago when I worked with Pluto on Mulatto Beats. Stayed in Jersey and worked with Revenant. Usually when I was working with the producers who I worked with on this album, I traveled and seen them, or they traveled and came to see me. You know what I mean? Like even my man Kid Wonder, when I went out to Chicago and fucked with him, and then he came back out here and we cooked up for the project. Like, I have the same creative process. I don't like being in the studio with too many motherfuckers. I want to be in there usually with the producer, you know what I mean? Just because I feel like that's how I work the most efficient. And I was able to sit down with all the people who made beats on this album, you know what I mean? And make the music with them. It wasn't a lot of emailing and shit going on, you know what I mean? It's a double-edged sword. I never planned on it. I never planned on it. I figured that'd be the big boom for me, you know what I mean? I'd have at that point done all the things I felt like doing on this earth and planting my seed and my peoples was good so I could go if I wanted to, you know what I mean? Because that was just my mind state for a long time. But then once I got there, I ended up living one of the best years of my life. You know what I mean? And then from there till now, it's gotten really hard, and yeah, I've lost a lot of people. A lot of fucking people. A lot. Like not just people who I see them and say what's up, and we keep it moving. Like people I've spent time with, people I've done things and changed my life with and share experiences with, and spent, you know what I mean? I have real love for, man. And now, you know what I mean, because of the way their lifestyle or the way the world played it, they're not here no more. And I guess it's corny to say, but it's just a circle of life. Like, I'm expecting my first youngin' right now, and I was talking to another friend of mine who's expecting the same, and the nigga was like, man, it's fucked up to say, but we gonna keep losing things if we want to gain more. This year, learning that, you know what I mean, I got my first child of the way, has definitely put a different type of fire up under my ass, 100%. Definitely has. Just cause, as much as I care about, you know what I mean, my niggas and my family, I've never had anybody that I've necessarily put all the way before myself. Just to keep it a rack, you know what I mean? I'm a selfish motherfucker when I want to be. But now I'm at a place in my life where there is no option. There's no more me and what I want. You know what I mean? Now it's make sure the family good. Needs to get bigger, you feel me? It's definitely been impactful though, trust and believe. That shit got a nigga pressed. I'm excited though, fucking pumped. This whole COVID shit is the only thing that's stopping the shows really. Like I had some overseas things lined up and then a North America thing lined up, but because of whatever's happening, you know what I mean, we have to slow it down. But once the world opens up, I'm trying to see everybody's faces. Performing is something that is probably one of my favorite parts of the shit, if not my favorite. You know what I mean? Like going out there and seeing motherfuckers who really enjoy what I make, you know what I mean? And us identifying, relating on certain shit, you know what I mean? That shit makes my fucking day. I love going and seeing new shit, and the fact that I got to see the world off of music, I'm most thankful for, you know what I mean? So I can't fucking wait, man. I got the beta tape coming next. I got another album, my man Uncle John from DC. And then I got another album past that that's almost like 80% done. You feel me? So until like second quarter next year, niggas not gonna not see me. I'm telling you, you feel me? I don't never disappear for too long. You know, if you don't see me, it's for a reason. I'm getting something done.